because even the idea of intelligence, it's only really useful if you have an imperative. Without a prime directive, without a directive, intelligence doesn't have anything to do. It has to have a mission. It has to have a problem to solve, or it just doesn't have anything to do. And it's kind of the joke that the best part of us is completely pussy whipped, or whatever the right term would be, completely owned by the crudest, wormiest parts of us. So, I don't know if that's enough or not. Kind of end of the trail here. Maybe I'll take the old road. I guess I'm feeling okay. So, we'll just keep going for a little bit. That's somebody shoveling snow. It's kind of funny. So what else is there? Not much. The pond still had ice on it. Not for long though. Another day or two of this, and it's all be over. Ooh, I wish I had the other camera. Anyway, a little light on. Yeah. Didn't know whether I was still here. So let's see. I'll do some rambling. Let's see, a kind of covered meaning of life. It's kind of simple. Yada yada yada. We're just consuming and reproducing. Man, look at that tree. That's something. Yep. But see, that whole idea that our brain is impressed by things, shapes, colors. It's not magic. It's just part of that mechanism of attraction and repulsion that's been built into us to oblige us to navigate the game of life, to play the game, not to reflect on it. That's not really wasn't part of the agenda. That's why there's only one organism, one species on planet Earth doing this. It's because it isn't what evolution doesn't want it more complicated than it needs to be. And perfection is just doing consumption and reproduction by its standards to the highest efficiency, demanding the least, producing the most, with all the checks and balances in place to prevent you from overpopulating. I mean, if planets had infinite surface area somehow, life would evolve very differently, because it would never have to have a check against overpopulation. Eternal life could be possible, would be probable. And the reason why we die, the reason why mortality exists, is because organisms had to self-destruct, because they existed in finite environments. So self-destruction had to be built into the machine. And that's just another one of the jokes. That's one of the jokes that just makes it so obvious that it's just dumb fucking forces. As it destroys us when we actually start to get efficient at navigating. Our brain gets better and better at modeling our world and understanding the world, and the demands of the crude requirement to reproduce obliges us to get the fuck out of here when we're actually functioning at our highest efficiency. So it just proves that the model is stupid. So anyway, yeah, this is my old street. Lived here when I was a kid for a long time. 10 years of kidness on this street. And coming up to my house we used to live in, it's a much nicer color before, but I helped plant most of those pine trees there. Planted that middle one in. Remember that one? Planted it in the middle of January after Christmas. They were all Christmas trees. And oh, that was a bitter, horrible day. I'm out there, trying to The ground was all frozen. It took me like 6 hours to dig a hole. But anyway, the old house. Little middle room upstairs was mine. Yep. Anyway, off to work. Oh, new fire hydrants. Well, they painted them. What else is news? Yeah, that's it. Oops. To work I go. Hey, they didn't shovel the sidewalk. You don't have to here. People can die on your sidewalk and it's okay. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.